Dude, thanks for inviting me, man.
Hey,
This is a cool little party you put on.
Hey, cheers, man.
I know you've invited me to a few, but I didn't usually like come along. I'm not the party animal.
You usually
type
go
of
at like
dude.
9, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a pretty early to bed, like early to rise type of vibe.
Man, you're
but,
too bloody responsible, I swear to God.
yeah, it's responsibilities, but like it was good to let loose for a night, man. It was good to just like chill out, meet some people.
Hey, it's been
do some
awesome.
shit.
Hey, cheers for coming, man.
Cheers for inviting me, bro.
It's a shame everyone else is too bloody weak and they've all gone to bed now. It's just us here.
Yeah, man, lamos, bro. They don't stay for the afternoon sesh. It's always good.
Nah, man. Hey, so I'm going to suggest something. I've been thinking about it for like maybe the last 10 minutes. So get this. How about we tell some spooky stories?
What are we, 10? Like,
Okay,
come on.
Hey, come on, man. Look around you. Like, middle of nowhere, like rusty old flat, everyone's gone.
Yeah, okay.
Spooky vibes, man. I reckon it's like totally the time.
Alright.
Totally.
You pitched the idea, you go on.
Yeah, you know what?
Give me a spooky one. Yeah?
Alright.
Give me your spookiest.
Alright. Alright, get this, right? So, there's two brothers. Yeah? And they're real tight.
Ooh.
And they buy a farm because they're gonna make it big, yeah? They're gonna sell like all those veggies that are in the season, you know. and they do real well, and it gets big.
And come on, bro. You can do better than this.
Okay, hey, if you give me a chance, all right. So they used to say this thing is this presence and entity lived on the farm, yeah. And it creeped into their house, and it got into one of the brothers, and he started seeing stuff like a figure. Started seeing a figure everywhere.
Dude, look, you're not telling a story. You're describing an event. Alright, you got to give me some pizzazz. Come on, give me something to work for. Give me
Alright,
some
you know
joy.
what? If you're so like high and mighty about this, even though like remember who didn't like this idea, yeah? How about you give me one? Lay it on me, alright? Go for it.
Alright.
If you think you can do it.
My story will be better than yours anyway.
Better be.
Alright, so. So you got these two friends, right? Best friends. Best friends since they were born, childhood friends. Went to the same school together, every class, every break you'd see them together. They'd be, playing sport on the weekends, terrorizing those back streets on their bikes, kind of a cul-de-sac type life. And their favorite place to go was this place called the Grainfield. And it was like two blocks south and a bike ride away from where they both lived. Just their favorite place to go, man. This is the place that they felt the most free. Away from the stresses of mum and dad and school, the homework, all that bullshit. They could just go out there and be themselves. They just do anything out there. Nobody gave a shit. It was great. So, into summer comes. It's the last day of school. They leave school early, lunchtime leaving type thing. They just want to go straight to this Grainfield, right? They've been building it up all summer. Leave early, get on their bikes, they just ride there. They know where they're going. They're just telling stories, laughing away, reminiscing on bullshit that happened through the year, thinking about what a great summer they're gonna have, So that they get to this Grainfield, right? It's merry, bro. It's cheery as. They're sitting there burning holes in each other's clothes with the cigarettes they stole from mum and dad. It's real nice vibes out there. They feel really free. It's just, best thing about this farm. So nobody lives there. The proprietor, he died a few years back, and because the town's in real dire straits, nobody has the money to buy the farm back. So the grains, they just grew. Nobody cared about them. They just grew over the years of the summer sun. Nobody trimmed them, so they were just tall. You can see them. It was like a bush. It's incredible. So they ride up, they get there, park their bikes by the pylon just under that one light pole under the firehouse. They just go, man. Free as you couldn't find two people in a better space. They just ran straight into the grain fields. They'd run circles around each other, Marco Polo, hide and seek, that type of shit. They were just having fucking best time. Suddenly the sun falls over the clouds and you get this deep purple haze over the Grainfield. The birds, they stop chirping. The boys, well, they stop laughing. Siegfried's scared. Right, he says, he says to his first bro, he says, I'm scared. I can't do it. This isn't happening. First friend, he feels betrayed. You know, they've been thinking about this all summer. You know, just for his friend to bail on him now, his best friend to bail on him now. Just because of one spooky little ghost. Didn't think so. He wasn't having a bar of it. They try to play, they try to continue. It ends in another fight. The second friend gets scared. He runs into the Grainfield. He just takes off. So, first friend sits there. He waits for him. And he waits for him some more. He saw where he left. Surely he'd come back the same way. You know, this is the Grainfield. They know this spot. But he doesn't come back. Felt like hours that he'd been waiting there for his friend to come out. Disappointed, he decides he's gonna go home. You know. Upset, of course. He feels really betrayed. Then suddenly a piercing shriek cuts through the midnight air. The friend, he drops to the ground. He doesn't know where the shriek came from. He doesn't want to know. He just wants to get down. His heart is just lying there, beating like a drum, pounding out of his chest. A scream out of nowhere. First friend, he bolts straight into the Grainfield. He knows where he's going. He doesn't want to know where the sound came from. He just goes. He just runs. He looks right, left, forward, backwards again, and then slash! There it is. You see it clear as day in the shadow of the moonlight. A silhouette of a farmer and his sickle, the cutting of the grass. Slash! Slash! He goes after the first boy. He just keeps running. He sees a clearing that he's going to go for, and then suddenly his foot trips. He looks behind him and he sees a body covered in mosquitoes, brutally scarred with fresh slashes, lying motionless. His friend. He knows. It's too much. He runs, he goes back to the light pole under the farmhouse where he parked the two bikes. He just hops on his one, leaves his friends behind, and he just goes.
Didn't tell anyone? Or?
Told the police. It's a shame they didn't open an investigation because, you know, they only found 2 trail marks in the grain. It wasn't the third.
This didn't happen, did it?
Fuck yeah, it did, man. What do you think the rent on this place is so cheap? Everyone in this town knows about that story. Nobody wants to fucking live here.